Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel and welcome to your read this week. I'm coming at you here on Tuesday. Let's go ahead and dive in. This will be rather quick than I typically do. So I have a few things that I'm starting, and oh wow, it's taking a lot of my time. It's been a little crazy, but I try to get these out as much as I can for you here. So still come during the week though. Let's go ahead and take a look. We'll do what Spirit wants you to know, career, money, finance, and then we'll get into love. Okay. But let's take a look what is going on for Aquarius. I hope you guys are well. And I'm glad you're here. I got the I've got the heart chakra colors going on here. Let's take a look and see what we've got going on, and especially for some fresh energy coming at you here on Tuesday. Ooh, nice. Bottom of the deck. You have an offer coming in, guys. All right. This is an opportunity. Now, some of you are going for your manifestations, or you could be hearing from a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You could be slowly, methodically going and moving slowly towards what it is that you want, putting in the work day to day. And oh, I hear it, guys. I totally hear it. This is what I feel that's coming through. So I feel that you're putting in the effort. You're doing your due diligence. You're taking it step by step by step, which is really cool. And I feel that this is the way, creating efficiencies as you move forward. And what you're doing is you're going slow and you're overcoming. It looks like you're overcoming. You're not rushing in or anything. You're overcoming something from the past. Okay, it could have to do with something maybe having to do with childhood or a memory of some sort. But you are methodically working really, really hard, and it's solid. In other words, whatever it is that you're working on to overcome or to move towards, you are going to be successful at it, because you're going to realize that this is that strong, solid foundation. Like nothing's going to rock this. Like it's like you have this intent here is what I'm getting from, to move forward in a solid manner. And not in a frivolous way by any means. It's like, no, I'm going to take charge of this and I'm going to do it once. I'm going to do it right. And I like that. That's how I roll, within work. And a lot of times, sometimes people don't like that because they still want that instant gratification. But if they only knew the quality that can be produced up front, and it's about training others and showing them the value of that. Now, some people just don't see it, and some people, rather visit, a document me 4 or 5, 6 times. But that's not. It's just an example, guys. But that's just something to think about. It's like you're doing it once, you're doing it well, you're doing it right, and you're doing it in. You're doing all the work up front. So at the, what you look forward to is something that is just pristine. Okay. A masterpiece in some sort of way. So this could again be something that you are you're just moving forward on. Okay, so very committed and hardworking to overcome perhaps some of you a memory of the past or something of the past, or as you birth something new. Now, what I'm getting right here, what Spirit wants you to know, is that some things will be hidden, okay? Some things will be hidden. Now, you could be dealing with a Pisces or perhaps a water sign, and you could be taking charge, all right? This is the King of Swords standing in your masculine energy. So you could be taking this on regardless of your gender. And this is really focusing in on your intellect, being disciplined, being strict, focusing in on your integrity, being very clear thinking. You are moving forward, and that's what I feel that you're doing. And then I get towards your long-term happiness. This is what you are dead set on, moving towards your long-term happiness. And there is nothing that is going to get in the way of this. Whether it's a family, whether it's an emotional fulfillment, you're going towards your mind is set on this long-term emotional fulfillment here. Even though you might not be able to see exactly how things are going to move forward, it's kind of like you are putting the trust in the universe. And this is about changing that inside and doing the work from some sort of past, maybe perhaps when young, or a memory. You're doing the work on your vision or whatever it is that you want, even though it's unseen on the physical realm. That doesn't mean that things aren't already conspiring and working for you. And I think that you're realizing that your manifestations and this 10 of Cups is you from the inside pushed out. Meaning, however that you are balancing internally for yourself is how you're out is what you're going to be attracting. Okay. So it's about focusing in, not the, what's happening outside of you or on the outside of you, you are focusing in on the inside and changing and restructuring, rewiring the inside in some sort of way. And you're going slowly and strongly and methodically, and you're going to get there, guys. This is powerful. I love this. Let's pull up the star card and see what else we get here. Anything else that Spirit wants you to know? Yeah, because I get a lot of water energy. Could be doing with water energy, Pisces, and Cancer, Scorpio, and then I do get some Earth coming through here, obviously. And then you are standing strong, your masculine energy there. Anything more that wants to come through? Let's take a look. Well, taking the lead. Okay, so that is the lead card. Yep, look at this. I got the Queen of Swords, and then I got the King of Swords here. So this just tells me you're balancing out the masculine and feminine side. Some of you are being very fair, just. You are being very perceptive about what you can't see in the subconscious, all right, that is hidden. You're being very perceptive about this, and you're taking the lead on that, okay? So this is what I'm getting. Anything more? Give me a card on the King of Swords, okay? And give me a card on this Ten of Cups. Wow, lots of major. You're breaking free. You're breaking out of something in the mind. There is some sort of way of thinking or mindset or way of doing being or what has been, kind of in the default mechanism of the mind where you have been routinely doing, but now no more. Now there is a recognition of what needs to change in the mind, and then taking the leadership of the mind of anything that has toxic that's held you back. Like the light of the toxicity has come through, okay? And you know what this is. And if there's anyone that could overcome this way of thinking, it's definitely the King of Swords. So either way, guys, you got this, okay? And this means a major transformation to get to your Ten of Cups, okay? This is that major transformation that you're going to the Ten of Cups, and you're going to get there. This is long-term happiness here, okay? This is focusing in on your security, your domestic harmony. Some of you have been focused in on that domestic harmony for yourself, trying to find that stability and balance, all right? That alignment, that happiness that you want. And sure enough, guys, this is the time for it. So you might be going through this shift this week. I feel a lot of opportunities here for you. Is there anything more that wants to come through? Let's take a look. What else do we get? Let's take a look. Look at the moon came out a second time. Yeah, this is you standing this is about, you're taking strategic action with this Pentacle energy. But I do feel that you're manifesting on what it is that you want, even though things are hidden, and you are with this Seven of Wands, you are keeping your boundaries, in at play. You're focusing in on your boundaries to get the justice that you want within this, okay? So you want to kind of balance out the scales a little bit, but I do feel with this Four of Cups, it's like it's kind of like you're looking deeply into yourself, okay? And sometimes you're missing the world around you a little bit. This woman's kind of like, well, let me just pull it here. She's kind of like deep in thought, right? Really deep in thought. And it shows, it kind of feels like, she doesn't see that fourth cup. And it can also show that we're too stubborn in our current situation. So we're ignoring a solution that is right in front of us. Okay. So the Four of Cups, again, if it's in reverse, it just reminds us that you're not, it's kind of like, not to ignore solutions that we might not like simply because they're different. But you got it in the upright. So this really just tells me that you're growing and you benefit from changing things up a little bit, okay? And it is a sign that you're becoming, that you're feeling stuck in the ordinary, and maybe you need to switch something up. And I think that's exactly what you're doing here, okay? Even though you're not going to know, with the moon card coming through here, you are keeping your boundaries and you are continuing to be strong and stay on that higher ground in some sort of way is what I get. So this is really beautiful, guys. I mean, the sevens are about having faith in terms of moving forward. And it is about maybe that you've been overwhelmed with a lot of responsibilities. And what you're doing is you're delegating those responsibilities. For some of you, you have maybe your own business. But it could be that, maybe that delegating responsibilities whenever possible And so you can kind of set up more attainable goals for yourself. Man, this could be within your business, but you're taking a stand with determination and competition. And this is about someone who's worked hard and not letting anything knock them down. And I told you guys from the very beginning, that's what I was getting. So beautiful message from Spirit. Let's take a look at career, money, and finance and see what comes out for you there. Okay. That's powerful. Breaking free. It's like, oh man, this is something that you've been working on for, I mean, quite a long time. I'm talking years, guys. Okay. For a lot of you. Okay. Note your comments, guys. Let me know. Okay. So let's go into career, money, and finance for Aquarius. What do we get? What do we get? Career, money, and finance. What do we get? Well, there's that strength coming through for sure. Okay. And there's the Queen of Swords coming out again. Here you are again, guys. Yes, you are coming out strong. And what do we get right over here? So we get, this is the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is interesting because this could tell me that you are, this is about getting out of the disappointment, okay, of a situation. You had the Four of Cups in the previous spread, but I feel that you're getting out of a situation. It's like that you're maybe that you were holding on strongly to your past that was hindering you. And it kept you from, whoops, sorry guys. Hold on a second. My little thing dropped. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. So as I was saying, in this particular case here, this is when you aren't being genuine with yourself. And this is about taking responsibility for your actions and not blaming the outside forces. Okay. So there could be responsibilities that you were avoiding. And that's what keeps you stuck. And I think that you're realizing what that is and you're shifting and making that change. Okay. It could, and maybe that too, it's also about like checking in with the small things on your list so that it can help you move forward. Okay. So something of the sort is coming through like that because interesting. Yeah, this is the Five of Cups. So it's like really about anything in the reverse here is just like moving on, being able to move on from the situation. Okay. It's you're ready to move forward. You're ready to accept your losses and forgive those who have wronged you. And you're ready to actually move forward. This is working through what you need to do. And that's why we got that Knight of Pentacles that came through on the previous spread. So you can be able to move on from them. And that's exactly. So in your career, you're letting things go so you can move forward. Okay. So it could be that you are ignoring some painful memories of the past and not learning from them. And again, it's time to work through those problems. And I think that's it's important to do that. And I think that you're realizing that. And what I get here is that you're having that inner strength with the Leo energy. So this inner strength is, for some of you, you could have, Leo in your chart, but this is the inner strength. This is that inner stuff. Remember I said, focus on the inner and your outer will reflect that. So this is you doing just that. Now, in your career, money, and finance, this could really talk about, having the courage to overcome what we just talked about here. Those, procrastination or anything of this sort, or what's been standing in your way. Okay, but that's what I get with this beautiful Leo energy here. You are developing that inner strength, and this could really talk about like. You are, it's kind of like you're treating yourself with love and compassion as you try to figure out why the beast within you might act a certain way, why something within you might act a certain way. And maybe what's your biggest inner struggle and shining the light on that. And like, how can you work better to understand that thing, which is going to be different for every single Aquarian. But this is about what are your inner strengths, and are there ways to put a positive spin on what's been bringing you down? And if so, that's what needs to be worked on. Even if it's the repetition, if it's through visualization, if it's through it could even be through hypnosis. There's a lot of things that can be done to overcome the deep rooted emotional changes that might need to be made to develop that inner strength and grow. So yeah, this is key. This is about growth, major growth. So what's that inner beast for you? Okay, it's going to be different for everyone. So this is having that inner strength to passionately move forward with the Knight of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So passionately be able to move forward. And I feel that this is an opportunity for you to this is about moving forward, but being very courageous, using your energy, using your free spirit. It could be that you're a little bit, rebellious in some sort of way. So for some of you, that could be the case too. And this is also about kind of doing it, but doing it scared. Okay. That's the Knight of Wands. All right. So this is, just make sure that you're not impatient or impulsive or have that tendency to rush into things. Okay. So don't act now and think later. Think now, again, because we got that King of Swords, Spirit's message coming through, for your long-term happiness. We got that King of Swords in your previous spread. This is saying that it wants you to think now and then act right after that. Okay. So hold on to your passion. It could be energy in your projects, balancing out occasional moments of rechecking to make sure that you're still on the right path and that type of thing. So not neglecting that. And then I get the Queen of Swords. Isn't that funny? Coming up again, like I said, in your read here, being very keen and perceptive and strong. So this is like you recognizing it, developing the inner strength, and being able to move forward. And it has something to do with your career, guys. Okay. It has something to do with your career in this, because I feel that there was you're developing some sort of inner strength to be able to overcome an old way of doing or being. Things have shifted now. Okay. So with the Queen of Swords, is that perception now is coming through, that keen sense of perception, that being able to see things, and being able to overcome them, okay, in some sort of way. So this is really good. You guys have made some really big progress here. And I feel that, the Queen is not going to sugarcoat anything. You're going to say exactly how it is. And regardless of how it's going to make you feel, this is about being honest with ourselves, being honest with others. And this is her energy. Is like, where can this energy be benefit from? Like, she doesn't let things cloud her judgment. So this is maybe about clearing your mind and not letting anything cloud your judgment. Okay. And you're very fair, you're impartial, and she urges you to do the same thing, others to do the same thing, kind of like that. Okay. So it tells her exactly how she feels or what it looks like. And that's what I feel that's coming through. So give me more on your career, money, and finance. Let's just take a look and see what comes through. Okay. I'm just take a look on a little bit. What is your mindset? Who can help and what you should focus in on? You need to focus in on what the cards are saying on the Emperor energy, strong, solid ground. And I think that's what you were doing with that Knight of Pentacles in the previous spread, slow, methodical, efficient, double checking, right? And using that Queen of Swords, perception, and that inner strength to overcome those things that you would previously neglect, or, but this is saying maybe not purposely, but now being cognizant of what that is and working passionately at it, but put something on strong, solid ground with the Emperor energy. This is Aries. You could have that in your chart or someone around you, but this is fertility of birth. I should say this is having authority and structure around you and being logical and putting things in perspective and practical. Okay. So this is what you should focus in on as it pertains to your finances. What can really, really help is there's a new opportunity coming your way. There's an offer, guys. So for some of you, it's a new job. This could be something that you've dreamed of, something that you've manifested, but there's a new opportunity. And this is something that brings in abundance, and it brings in it's a new resource, manifestation of prosperity. Okay. So you could be getting an offer. This what I feel but you have to sacrifice something. Okay. So you can't do everything, but you're going to have to sacrifice something here, guys. Okay. So this is about, focusing in on that. Okay. Some of you could be like, I'm going to avoid sacrificing my negative patterns, And if you avoid that, you can't get what you want and put something on strong, solid ground. I think you know what you need to do. You know what you've done in the past. And so because of those two reference points, you're kind of drawing the line and seeing, okay, this is what I need to do to get to where I want to be. Okay. So you're going to have to sacrifice something. Okay. And this could be stalling. All right. Or maybe having some sort of disinterest or, that type of thing. But there's something you need to sacrifice, and it's a negative pattern to get what you want. Okay. So, and I think you're already doing it for many of you here. Okay. So very good. Okay. So nice. All right. Let's take a look at any final advice coming through for you. What is the fortune that might want to come through for you here for Aquarius during this week? What do we got? What does Aquarius need to know most regarding career, money, and finance? You will find yourself at a happy crossroads. Yes. So you're going to probably have some sort of choice and you're going to be happy about it. Whatever it is, you're moving in the right direction, guys, and you should be very, very proud of yourself. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at your love life and see what comes through in love for Aquarius this week. Love for Aquarius this week. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. You're making some good progress. Now, this could be love for yourself, love for another, or something that you love to do. So just note that too. Okay. It could be romantic love, or this could be familial love. Okay, so let's just take a look. So the King of Cups is was that upside down? Oh, okay, it was. Okay, so I had my deck upside down. So you could be dealing with the King of Cups, or this is about having authority over emotions. There could be someone coming forth with new inspiration about a new opportunity. This could be someone that's perhaps, or this is you, but I feel that the king is having authority over your emotions, really balanced. And so if you are taking on that energy, you could be expressing yourself a little bit, or you could be getting a younger person might be coming in and expressing themselves to you in some sort of way. Okay. Perhaps they want to make progress on something. Okay. But I do get that you're on a new path. You're on a new cycle, and this is about success, achievement, and accomplishment in love. All right. And this is, focusing in, some of you are doing what you love and pausing for a moment, see how you need to shift and change things. This is about putting in the work and seeing where you stand. And this is about having faith and moving forward. Okay. I put this much work in. I'm going to pause for a moment before I kind of move forward. Okay. So with the Seven of Pentacles, it would be focusing in on I would say the profits that you've done. So for all the hard work you put into a connection or into something that you truly love. So this is about having faith that it's going to pay off. Okay. So for some of you, it's like, hey, I've done all this work. Is this going to ever pay off? Right. And it's kind of like, well, it is, because I feel that what you're getting right now is that there's some frustrating times of working really hard right now, and this is saying it's going to pay off. And don't give up if you've had a recent obstacle in love, or with something that you love, or a person that you love, or or something that you really love doing. Don't give up if there's an obstacle. Okay, it allows you to kind of reassess if what you want is going to be worth the hard work and putting into it. Okay, so how do you feel about growth? Is it time to take a break? Do you need to give yourself some appreciation that you deserve? These are things to think about, okay? This is enjoying the fruits of their labor. So making sure that you invest the time and the effort to ensure a fruitful and secure future. And I think that's what you're doing. Now in love, it's like, I think that it's kind of no nonsense. If you're not interested in, what I'm getting from this spread is that the completion, you've made progress and there's a completion, and that you're looking for a different type of lover, a different type of suitor, a different type of partner. And this is a no nonsense, someone that, really wants to move forward, no games, no ghosting, none of this stuff that's kind of like in the past. This is, give me something that's solid. All right. And otherwise I'd rather be alone than to be able to, be in a situationship or whatever that might look like. So, you kind of like, This is really focusing in on a completion of something from the past. Let me just take a look from the star card. What else do we get? Anything more that comes through? What else do we get? Your challenge in love, using your intuition. Your strength is that you've got a resurrection, you've got new energy and a new opportunity because the World card, you've had a successful completion. You learn something that's going to put you right on the track for a love that's destined for you, okay? That is valued, that is of equal value to you, and that's something that is, is worthy of you, okay? And then where you're going to find your abundance in the new, okay? Going out there, love as an adventure, treating love as an adventure, the page card, right? Yeah, and there's your 10 of cups, all right? How beautiful. Yep. So even if you had something difficult take place within love, is all your hard work and love, gone, for naught? No, this new beginning takes that wisdom with you on your successful completion where you made a lot of progress and here. And this is saying now you can use your intuition and your calm intuitiveness and this new resurrection with this new energy to get the 10 of cups that you want. All right. But it's all about the new beginning, going there and being there. And you could have, like I said, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces around you, because I'm getting water and I do get fire energy. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. Anything else? It's important. What else we get? King of Pentacles, taking control of your love life, or you could have a King of Pentacles coming towards you, okay? This is taking control of no longer being a victim of someone stringing you along, or someone's, being an extra key on the ring, or, that's kind of that type of thing. This is like, I'm no longer that. I've come out of that. I've taken control. You've taken control of your love life. And I couldn't be more happier with you, and especially on this brand new cycles. Now good luck and prosperity are coming towards you. This was a pivotal moment for a change, a big change of a decisive moment in love that puts you right on the path to get what it is that you want and what you're worthy of and what someone else is could be worthy of you in terms of this and vice versa. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And until next time, namaste.